The altar is an area of your home that's devoted to your spiritual life. It can serve as a workspace for building your spells or a tiny temple for honoring a deity, saint, intention, or concept. The important part is that your altar is a dedicated space. Most people who practice witchcraft or another polytheistic worship have at least one altar in their home, but no pressure. Even people who aren't spiritually inclined seem to be able to get down with the beneficial function of an altar as a place to model peace and balance in our lives. It's aspirational. If you don't already have a designated altar, find an uncluttered area where you can place items of spiritual significance to you. Photos of departed loved ones, plants, postcards, paintings, crystals, mirrors, beads, and jewelry, flowers, shells, stones, miscellaneous items of sentimental value. Go nuts. I wish I could come over and help you with this part. It's my favorite. I actually have a dream of starting a business called Spalter's Altars, where I go into people's homes and help them assemble altars out of items they already have or that we could go find at a yard sale or the dollar store. One of the principles of magic that I appreciate the most is the notion that you have what you need all around you. It's just up to you to be sharp enough to see it. The items you collected for your altar are now to be considered ritual items. Ritual items are set apart from your other possessions and you take special care with them. By ritual, I mean an elevated habit. That is, a habit that has some symbolic meaning. Humans love ritual. We'll make a ritual out of anything. We've all wished on an eyelash, blown out birthday candles after chanting a little song, knocked on wood or blessed someone who sneezed. We can't get enough of ritual because it resonates with something deep in our human condition. Performing a prescribed action with the knowledge that you're part of a tradition is really powerful. It's an opportunity to inhabit a less mundane frame of mind. But we don't always realize our own agency to create and curate new and personal rituals, or to respectfully draw from different practices to cobble together our own unique way to feel connected. Your altar can be a physical representation of what that process looks like for you. I take immeasurable pleasure in making and maintaining my altars. Beyond my primary altar, every windowsill and plant pot in my house contains some semi-intentional collection of magical crap, so I'm always ready to create an altar to suit my mood or intention. I use whatever I have to hand at any moment: a feather, 2 marbles, a die turned meticulously to a particular side, broken statuary arranged to appear somewhat less broken, small plastic animals, sea glass and precious stones, widowed earrings, minuscule pinwheels, loose change, mica flakes, dried up cherry blossoms, golden bobby pins, and tiny crystal cordial glasses. I haven't yet applied the life-changing magic of tidying up or whatever you call it, but I'm worried it wouldn't work on me, because I truly love and viscerally enjoy every magpie sequin and pottery shard. My one word of caution as you set up your altar is fire safety. You have to be so careful with candles and incense. If it's not safe to burn things on your altar, do it in a sink or in a tub or on the stovetop. Just don't burn the house down, dummy. Often for me, practicing solo as I do, the process of creating the altar is the ritual. Sometimes building the tiny, beautiful, sympathetic world of my altar, populated with all of the tiny talismans that bolster my intention, suffused with the sights and smells associated with the feeling I mean to provoke, can be a whole spell in itself. With that in mind, let's explore the altar setups suggested by some Wiccan liturgy, as it's meant to cover all the bases, and then I'll show and tell how I choose to vary from that to give you some ideas on how to create your own altars.